Hi, I'm Marie. Welcome to Marie's Kitchen. I'm so glad you're back. Today we're making homemade Caesar salad with fresh croutons. This is one of our favorite dishes at home. My kids even love it. It's so easy to make and it goes with everything. You can serve it with just about any protein. You could serve it with pizza or pasta. Makes a great lunch with some chicken, salmon, or shrimp. So I really think you're gonna love this one. Let's get started. I think the key to a really good Caesar salad is the dressing. So while I used to often buy bottled dressing, homemade is so much better. So that really is the focus of this show, is a delicious homemade Caesar dressing that is so easy to throw together. Let's go through the ingredients real quick so you make sure you have everything on hand when you need it. We're going to use Greek Gods Greek yogurt. This is one of my favorite brands. You could use another brand, but I like this one. It's not super tangy. It also has a great consistency. It's nice and thick. Next, we're using Hellmann's mayo. Most Caesar salad dressings have egg in it. I don't use raw egg in the dressing because I want it to be, family friendly and food safe. So no raw eggs in this dressing, but you do get that wonderful flavor from the mayonnaise. So a little bit of mayonnaise is what we're going to use. Next is anchovy paste, and this is such a great invention. Often Caesar salad dressings will tell you to chop up some anchovies to mix into the dressing for some of that good anchovy flavor, but that's a bit of a hassle and I never have anchovies in the pantry. So as a quick shortcut for that, you can use this anchovy paste and find it at really any grocery store. It comes in a little tube. You keep it in your refrigerator, and then when you need it, you just squeeze out a teaspoon or so, which is what we're going to use in this dressing. Next, of course, garlic. You got to have garlic in your Caesar salad, so we'll use a few cloves of fresh garlic. Lemon juice. We're going to use about 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, so you want a nice fresh lemon. We use a little Dijon mustard. Really simple. I always have this in my refrigerator. It's great for any kind of dressings. Next, we'll use Parmesan cheese. I get the pre-grated. You don't want to get the shredded where it's in those kind of big pieces, because this we're going to mix into the dressing, so you want it grated. You can also grate your own if you prefer. Finally, we'll add some salt and pepper, and I think that is it for the dressing. Okay, so let's get started on the dressing. We're going to start with 1/2 cup Greek yogurt. We'll just pop that right into a bowl. Next is the 1/4 cup Hellmann's mayo. Now is 1/4 cup grated Parmesan cheese. That adds great flavor. Now we'll squeeze our 3 tablespoons lemon juice. This is a giant lemon. Now we'll juice our lemon here. Ooh, this one's really juicy. Love fresh lemon. Now we'll measure out 3 tablespoons fresh lemon juice. Avoid the seeds there. There we go. You can give that a mix here, just using a spatula. You can use a fork. It's just so simple. Just mix that up a bit. Now we'll add our 1 teaspoon anchovy paste. I'm going to mix it in here with our 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard. So we just squeeze it out like that. Looks like toothpaste. Although I don't think you'd want to get this mixed up with your toothpaste. Unless you want some anchovy breath. Okay, there's about a teaspoon of this anchovy paste. Pop that in with the mustard, put that away, and we can store this in the refrigerator for next time. I'm going to use a little fork here just to quickly mix up the Dijon and the anchovy until it's all nice and smooth, and then that'll mix in real well with the dressing. All right, so we're adding our 2 teaspoons Dijon mustard and 1 teaspoon anchovy paste. So much flavor. Okay, the last ingredient for the dressing is some garlic. This garlic clove is really big, so I'm probably just going to use the 1. I know some people love tons of garlic. If you do, feel free to add more. I kind of like garlic on the milder side, so I'm just going to use between 1 and 2 cloves, or this giant clove. So we'll add our garlic. There we go. Next is a good pinch of salt and some black pepper. And so this is done. We'll set this aside and start on the greens. For the greens, we're gonna use the romaine hearts. So what we're gonna do is take these romaine hearts. I usually take off the outer couple leaves if they look a little kind of dirty or damaged. Those look good. And then we have our romaine here. Now, there's many different ways to clean romaine leaves. Some people will take off individual leaves and then rinse those and then dry those. That to me is a huge hassle. Instead, what we're gonna do, I find is the very fastest way, is grab a knife. We're gonna just cut right down into some nice bite-sized pieces of lettuce like this. Just cut all the way down. We're doing 2 at once. So easy. And then we'll go almost to the end and we'll throw these away. I know what you're thinking. Wait, you have to wash it. Don't worry. All we're going to do is grab this, put it in our salad spinner, okay? We're going to take it over to the sink, rinse it, drain the water, rinse it, drain the water, rinse it, make sure the water's clear, drain it, and then we'll dry it. So that's a real easy way to wash all this lettuce and have it nice and evenly chopped and ready to enjoy. So let's rinse this lettuce. Now what we'll do is put the spinner on and dry it. And then we'll stop it here. Salad spinner, if you don't have one, is a great essential, I would say kitchen essential. Definitely want to have a salad spinner. Now you'll see after we did a first run through on the drying, a lot of water comes off. So you want to make sure you pour the water off after every spin. Otherwise you're going to just keep spinning that water and your lettuce is never going to dry. So pour this off and we'll dry it again. Okay, stop it. See if there's any water, toss that. And then I think we've got it pretty dry here. What you'll want to do next is grab a paper towel or a clean dish rag and kind of toss it just to absorb any other moisture on those leaves. You really want to have dry lettuce for salads. I think that's one of the kind of key things that's often just forgotten, is that you really want nice dry lettuce leaves. And the reason is the water can water down the salad dressing so you don't have as much flavor. It also turns it into sort of a soupy mess and you don't want that. So be sure to really dry this lettuce. Now we'll take this and move this over to this wonderful serving bowl. I love this bowl for Caesar salads, any salads really. Such a nice wide bowl and fits all that lettuce in there real well. So here is our lettuce. We have our dressing made up. Now let's hop over to the croutons. All right, now for the croutons, possibly the best part of a Caesar salad. All we need is a nice loaf of bread or even a scrap. If you have sort of a stale scrap, it makes great croutons. Let's go ahead and cut this into some slices. It does not have to be perfectly even by any means, and you can make as much or as little as you want. I'm gonna make probably a little less than half the loaf. I just kind of make as many as we'll need for the salad and some snacking, and then you make some more another night. You can make a whole loaf and then keep it in a airtight container for a few days, but I really prefer to make them fresh. So we've got these sliced. Now we're just going to cut them into kind of rough cubes. I leave all the crust on. If you prefer no crust, you can trim that. For me, that's just one extra step, and I don't mind the crust on there at all. So there's our cubes. We'll put that in a bowl. Do these real quick. So there's all our little croutons here. We're going to get some olive oil and drizzle that on the croutons. You can just add some salt, season them a little bit of pepper maybe. If you like a lot more flavor on your croutons, you can add your favorite seasonings, maybe some garlic salt or even fresh garlic. So it's really up to you. Now we'll just toss these on a baking sheet. We're going to bake them at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes, tossing once about halfway through. So we'll put these on our baking sheet, spread them out so they get nice and crisp. All right, the croutons are done. They look great, nice and crisp there. We'll just put these over in a bowl. And now we can assemble the salad. We're going to add just a few scoops of the dressing to start. Then we'll give that a good toss. That looks so good, and I can smell it. Smell the garlic and the lemon, the Parmesan. So wonderful. Now we'll add our croutons right on top. Now we'll add the extra Parmesan on top and these nice big flakes. You can grate this yourself, or you can buy it already kind of cut like this. And then we'll add some extra black pepper, which goes so well with the Parmesan flavor, and that is ready to serve. This would be great for company or really any weeknight meal. So I really hope you get to try it. Thanks so much for joining us on Marie's Kitchen. Today we made this delicious and easy Caesar salad, homemade dressing, homemade croutons. Goes with everything, and I can't wait for you to try it. For this recipe and more, check out my website, mariesaba.com. You can go there, and under the recipe tab, you'll find all my recipes. Plus, for each recipe, you can go and print it out, and make a notebook. That's what we're doing. We're printing out all our favorite recipes, making a notebook, and you have your own Marie's Kitchen cookbook. So I can't wait to hear if you get to try that. If you like this video and this recipe, leave us a comment. Let us know. We would love to hear from you. Also, give us a like. It means so much, and hit that subscribe button because I've got lots more videos coming up, and I don't want you to miss any of them. My goal is to give you a bunch of really easy recipes that turn out delicious, so you can build some confidence in the kitchen and feel inspired to share really good food with people that you love. From my kitchen to yours, thank you.